Hello, good morning. So today is the day I am going for a big haircut. We're actually going to London today, and yeah, it's Lee's Christmas present was to go and see How Did This Get Made, the podcast live in London, and I happen to already have this booked. I booked my hair appointments like way in advance, so at that point I didn't know I was going to do this, but big haircut today. I'm feeling all kinds of feelings. And I'm super glad that I decided to do the fundraiser and to donate my hair, because it means I can't back out. Because this week I have straightened my hair, styled it, made it nice all the time, because I've been filming videos and I've been like doing some like before the big haircut kind of content. It's never looked nicer. I never style my hair. I never straighten my hair. So rarely. And if I did it every day, then maybe, but even then, I mean, from straightening it to just before I filmed this, like maybe 10 minutes, I had to brush it again. It's so tangly. But I do feel like I probably would have had a bit of a wobble because it's looked so nice this week. But I'm so ready. I'm so ready for shorter hair. I'm ready for low maintenance. I'm ready for a change, like the cathartic feeling of a big haircut. Ready. Also, I bought these enormous sunglasses the other day. They just arrived. What do we think? They might oversize the new hair, which, no, probably like here. I'm guessing we're going to be like kind of this. It's been a minute.
Loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. Yeah, loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. But somewhere I'll go and hide, looking for a new start. Yeah, somewhere I'll go and hide, looking for a new start, for a new start. Looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new.
And it's done. It's done. I've had mixed reviews from the children, but I love it. I feel so light, just so much lighter. As soon as she cut off like the first part, I was like, I love it. You could even just leave it like this and I'll be so happy. But I wanted it short. I wanted it kind of like, well, these were the pictures that I sent her, because I don't have a long neck. So it needs to be pretty short to feel short, because I wanted it to be like a fair amount off my shoulders. So yeah, I absolutely love it. She did do it as a centre part. And this is, Ella was like, maybe it's the, like, not, maybe it's the side part that I don't like. So I put it back in the centre part and she was like, oh, no, that's not better. I feel like a centre part for me makes my head look really wide. Always a side part, always, when it's short. I am really happy with it. Anyway, so we are going to London. Lee's gone to walk the dog, and I've packed some things in my favourite new enormous bag. And we are gonna head down to the hotel that we're staying in. I'm gonna stay in a Premier Inn outside of London near Heathrow, because it's so much easier to do it this way. And then we're gonna drive into London for the event, come back out again, and it'll be easier to get away in the morning that way as well. We've arrived. It feels so weird. We got in via Heathrow, via like the big Heathrow roundabout, and it feels so weird to not be going on a holiday tomorrow. But we've arrived at the Premier Inn. We're gonna go and get settled and then maybe eat here before we go out to Hackney. Should we just go on the next flight somewhere? It feels really strange. Also, it feels weird getting here in the daytime, because we always drive down at night. It did rain though, which it does every single time that we drive down to London. But yeah, this is a real surreal, it's like a holiday just to the Premier Inn. It's the evening time. I mean, it's like an hour and a half later, but we've been in the room, had a shower, freshen up a little bit, get rid of all the hair that was around my neck, because that's not something I'm used to. Lee said, do you think you're gonna need to like rinse the hair off? I was like, no, what are you talking about? And obviously, usually when I have a haircut, it's like down here somewhere. The hair was down my back. Anyway, So I'm scoping out this machine right now because the charging wire in the car stopped working. Did I bring another charger? No, I did not. So I'm thinking this one right here, might be the answer to my prayers. Because I was just looking at, it's like, well, I've got a charging wire that's kind of intermittent. Maybe I could take this with me. But this is probably better because this is a new charging wire and I can charge it in the car on the way to the venue. We decided that we were going to eat here. Did I mention this already? Probably. Just for these. So we're going to have a snack and then drive into the centre because it was just the easiest way to do it. It was cheaper to stay here than close to there. This pizza is huge. I was expecting it to be like a little, like half or something. We've not got a lot of time to eat this. Now it's arrived. But it smells really good.
Craziness.
It does feel like abnormally quiet, I think. It's probably not a terrible time to have done this.
Is that where you're going?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's crazy. This is crazy that you just drive in past Harrods. Like, it feels very like tourist in your own country. To be driving through the centre.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm so glad this was not my idea.
Well, what was the other option?
Well, to get a hotel near the time bus, but near. That person's really good.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's loud, aren't they?
Well, I think, probably got a sound system. Can't imagine they're projecting that much.
That man's got a really loud
Like,
voice.
I think it's a woman.
Oh, I thought
Singing,
it was a man.
they're singing Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, a man can sing Amy
I
Winehouse.
think it's probably a woman.
You do bring me to some places. Get me to do some things.
Well, I didn't know we were going to drive into the centre of London. Your phone is good in low light.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the top one.
Top of the line. We've arrived. That was, would you say it was an arduous journey?
Nightmare.
It was
Straight through the centre of London.
all the way through the centre of London. Full on, like, Trafalgar Square,
Everywhere.
PwC,
Piccadilly Circus.
Piccadilly Circus. We went through the West End, Kensington. It was bananas. Anyway, we're here now. There it is in the distance. We've actually parked at a Tesco. Lee found online that you can pay to park at a Tesco. You register in advance. You just like rock up with your car there. Great idea. Oh, it's cold.
Left or right?
It's cold. It's literally there. You know that big thing that says Empire?
All right.
I thought it was, it's just there. But I'm looking forward to getting inside because it's so cold.
Thank you everyone who came out. Jason Mantzoukas, to Diane Redfield. Thank you to all of you who came out tonight. Thank you for coming. Give it up for Thomas here. Good night, everybody. Eat shit, London.
So tired. It's like midnight. I haven't got it in me to do these late nights. The show was great. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I've just got back to the beautiful Premier Inn, what Milo calls the Stars and Moon Hotel. I cannot wait for that good night guarantee, honestly. I'm going to be asleep before my head hits the pillow. It is. I keep thinking it's Sunday, but it's Saturday. We're about an hour and a half away from home, and we've stopped. Is there anything better than fresh from the fryer McDonald's fries? There isn't. There isn't. We are listening to a new podcast, newish, from Jake Johnson and I want to say Seth Reynolds. It's slightly cut off, but I feel like, what other name could it be that ends in ETH? It's got to be Seth Reynolds. It's called We're Here to Help. It's so funny. I love Jake Johnson. Always. He's Nick from New Girl. Love him. Whenever he's on anyone else's podcast, I'm like, oh, I love this guy. He's just really funny, but seems like a normal guy. Anyway, their podcast is great. So that's what we've been listening to. Stopped for some petrol. Some fries. Soon enough, we'll be home. And I feel like I need a nap. The show last night was so good. Really, really good. We're podcast people. But you never know how things are going to translate to like a live audience. And how did this get made? We've listened to live episodes and it's harder to listen to live episodes sometimes because obviously you're not there and the sound quality is not as good. But having now been to one, I get it. It's so much better than a regular podcast. So much better. So we're really excited for them to come back to the UK. They've never done an international tour before. They're going to Dublin and Belfast, I think, after this. And honestly, I would travel. Next time, I said to Lee, if they do this again next year or whenever, I think that I would like to go to maybe Dublin. I've never been to Dublin. It would be a good excuse.
We're Here to Help is hosted by Jake Johnson
And Gareth Reynolds.
Gareth ends with ETH. Good morning. It is Easter Sunday and I just washed my hair. Let me tell you, it's liberating. I was like, oh my God. It took me moments. Mere moments. I mean, it's not a lot of hair, but let me tell you the real revelation. Being able to root to tip just brush it. When I washed my hair, it was like upwards of 20 minutes to comb it all through, get rid of all the tangles. Just what a waste of life. This is a dream. Now, I think I'm going to do myself a little sheet mask, a little bit of skincare. Milo's downstairs watching TV. I made myself a bougie Diet Coke, which is the spherical ice cubes. Can't recommend enough. But also, the last time I had friends over and I was doing cocktails, I always choose a ton of lemons. Actual lemons. People have asked me before, where do you get your lemon juice? It's the juice of a lemon. Actual lemons. Don't do anything else. Only the juice of a real lemon. So because number one, they're kind of expensive. Number two, it takes time to juice, 25 lemons as I usually do before people come round. And I didn't use it all. I decided to freeze it in ice cube trays. So I've got like a whole tray full of little spherical lemon ice cubes. And I started putting it in my Coke. Oh my God. I mean, between this and cutting my hair, I feel like this is the beginning of the rest of my life. Truly. Something's about to change in April. Also in April, it's daily vlogging again. We're doing vlog reel. I'm feeling pretty good about every other month doing everyday vlogging. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow immediately. Haven't really thought that through. I'm gonna have to start vlog immediately. So let's wrap this one up. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I had my hair cut. That was the bulk of this video, wasn't it? And we went to London and Lee had a scary trip through the centre, which was not at all intended, but it's an experience, I like to say, when things happen that you don't expect to happen. It's an experience.
To get back the life I used to know.